Hey, if no one today have told you that you are loved, let me be the first. You are loved. Let's talk about it. Peace. I'm G. Marcel, and thank you for checking out this week's edition of Talk About It. On this week's edition of Talk About It, we're going to talk about suppression. Suppression, the act of stopping something from happening, or psychological suppression, the act of stopping yourself from thinking something or feeling something, right? Let's stop and think about this for a minute, right? Suppression is important, okay? Because sometimes it's not always good to act out something or think something or feel something. Sometimes it could be a false feeling or a false thought, okay? Or in a situation where somebody says something to you, or prime example, want to yell and scream at you for something that you did not do, or something you did that didn't require that person to yell or act in a certain manner where they want to yell or scream or throw stuff or act out or lash out. When you have that and you have two people doing the same thing, 99.9% of the time, it never result to a good thing. That's step number one. Step number two, if both of you guys are screaming and hollering at each other, who's listening? No one's really getting their point across. You can't hear what the other person is saying because you're too busy trying to get your point across, right? So suppression in a lot of ways is a good thing. That doesn't mean don't tell the truth, okay? Tell the truth. If somebody want to argue with you, blah, 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 blah. Hey man, this is what happened. This is what happened. Now, I did this, I presented this happened, and that was it, man. Bottom line. And they want to continue on, blah, 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 blah. You so-and-so, you SOB. Here's where self-suppression comes in. Instead of doing exactly the same thing that they're doing, stop yourself. Back up. Give that person some space. Let them continue on. Let them get it off their chest. Hey, you done, man? You cool? Blah, 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 blah. Let them on, get it on off their chest. Let them finish. As much in your mind you want to say, oh, you SOB, you so-and-so, you MF, you blah, 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 blah. Every word from A to Z in the book, as bad as you want to say it, this is where suppression come in. Don't say it. Don't say it. Change it. All right, man, that's cool. Back up. Bottom line is that person that's behaving in that manner looks like the complete fool. As long as they ain't throwing no hands at you now, I will say defend yourself. There's nothing wrong with defending yourself. Now, however, if the person is arguing, yelling, screaming, let them say what they got to say, but you don't have to stoop to their level. There's a way to do things. Suppression, and a lot of times, is a good thing. Again, that doesn't mean don't tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. But when it comes down to acting out, or maybe saying what's on your mind, or as they say, well, I'm going to get him a piece of my mind. It's not always the case. And if you do, let your behavior reflect in a good manner. You can tell somebody how you feel. You can tell the truth. But that don't mean your actions have to reflect in a negative manner. Okay? And then sometimes some things just don't need to be said. I'm going to tell this person what's on my mind. And every word that's on your mind is something that shouldn't be said. Don't say it. Sometimes you say the wrong thing and then you can't mend a person's feelings because you said something that probably should have been kept to yourself. Think about it. So, if no one today have told you that you are loved, let me be the first. You are loved. And I'll see you next week.